Hey, what is going on, everyone? I'm so glad you have took your time to spend with me right here today. I am your co-host of the MRB Wrestling Review Show, Mike McRock Wilson, and last night was Monday Night Raw. And last night the show kicked off when CM Punk and Paul Heyman came out and delivered an interesting and exciting promo about the upcoming match with The Undertaker. I'll be the 1 in 2001 CM Punk, as he usually mentions. And what I like about that segment was when the lights went out and The Undertaker was in the ring and he started throwing punches at Cena. I like this build-up because, one reason, I like that CM Punk and Undertaker got a little physical last night on Raw, and I like that it wasn't too much and it wasn't too little. It was just enough physicality to get me excited, to get me invested into watching this match happen at WrestleMania 29, which is only just a couple of weeks away. Also last night, Chris Jericho attacked Fandango and defeated Dolph Ziggler in the process. Chris Jericho, when Chris Jericho and Dolph Ziggler are in the ring together for a one-on-one match, those two put on an excellent performance inside the ring. And I like that Fandango came out and cost Jericho the match. And came in and again and picked up the scraps. And which caused Chris Jericho to walk into Vicky Guerrero's office and now has made a match for WrestleMania. And what I also like about last night's Monday Night Raw is that now finally WrestleMania is approaching. There's only a couple of Raws away, and I like that there's more matches added, and one of them is Chris Jericho going one-on-one with Fandango. Also last night, in a 2-on-1 handicap match, Mark Henry defeated the Usos. And later on that night, Ryback faced 3 opponents. So he's kind of saying, anything Mark Henry can do, hey, I can do better. I'm the king of the jungle. I deserve to be in the the king of the jungle. And what better way to up one Mark Henry and face 3 opponents in 3MB, Heath Slater, Jinder Mahal, and Drew McIntyre, and won. And so did Mark Henry. And I like that these 2 superstars are gaining momentum towards their one-on-one confrontation at WrestleMania. Also last night, the United States Champion Antonio Cesaro defeated World Heavyweight Champion Alberto Del Rio, but via countout, only due to Zeb Coulter and Jack Swagger distracting Alberto Del Rio, and with Ricardo Rodriguez at ringside, of course they attack him. And I like that Jack Swagger and Alberto Del Rio are even getting more physical as the weeks go on. As the weeks went on, they got more physical with each other. And I like that they were outside the ring, and it's almost like they're teasing some sort of Falls Count Anywhere match, which I doubt will happen right now because the match is already set at WrestleMania. But I like that they were outside the ring, brawling in the stands, in the crowd, to be invested in this match. Right now, it's looking good for the both of them. Also last night, the WWE Tag Team Champions, Team Hell No, defeated the Primetime Players in a non-title match. I like that the champs are gaining momentum towards their match. Also last night, when after Dolph Ziggler went one-on-one with Chris Jericho, there was a little confrontation with Team Hell No and Big E and Dolph, and I like that right now, the way this match is going. The only thing that's a little questionable is the lack of build-up to this match, because there's more build-up in the other matches, whereas this one is kind of getting lost in the shuffle, only because there's a lot of hype towards the main event matches, even the Brock Lesnar and Triple H, which I will get to later on. Also last night, Intercontinental Champion Wade Barrett in a non-title match was defeated by The Miz. I like that also. Just before he came out, Triple H was face-to-face with Wade Barrett and gave him a low blow. That was it was almost like giving Wade Barrett an appropriate endorsement. And I like that The Miz gained a non-title match. Gained a non-title win against Wade Barrett due to the low blow from Triple H, and it sets up a championship match between The Miz and Wade Barrett for the Intercontinental Championship. I don't know if The Miz is the right contender to face Wade Barrett. I still think Bo Dallas should be wrestling Wade Barrett at WrestleMania for the championship. But at least they're giving The Miz something, so hey, let's see what will go from there. Also last night, The Shield in a 6-man tag team match. Last week, it was 3MB versus Big Show, Randy Orton and Sheamus. Now this week, it's The Shield in a 6-man tag team match. Probably the first ever on Raw, when they defeated Zack Ryder, Justin Gabriel, and the Great Khali. The only thing I think that should have been the end result was the big powerbomb on the Great Khali to pin him 1, 2, 3. I think that would have made a bigger statement to gain momentum going to WrestleMania instead of pinning Justin Gabriel, which that did happen. But I think that if they powerbombed the Great Khali and pinned him, I think that would really make a statement. That would utilize a lot of momentum going towards WrestleMania. And I think there might be a heel turn for the Big Show. I don't know if it will happen, but I think it will be interesting because right now the Shield has a lot of momentum on their side. And really, what better way for the Big Show to be on their side if he cost Sheamus and Orton the match at WrestleMania? Well, let's just see how it goes from there. Also last night, in a non-title bout, AJ Lee defeated Kaitlyn via countout. I like this match, and I like the end result because right now it's a little hope in the Divas division. It's not much, but it's a little hope. And the reason why is because AJ Lee and Kaitlyn have a history. When they were a tag team, they were known as the Dude Busters. And right now, they're going one-on-one for the Divas title in the near future. And I hope it's at WrestleMania. Because I do believe if this match happens at WrestleMania, this will give the Divas division maybe just a little bit of meaning because it is the grand stage of them all. And in the main event last night, it was The Rock and John Cena in a Legends Questions and Answers. Selected legends and Hall of Famers were included in this last segment. And they asked John Cena and The Rock questions, and what I like is that they right away delivered the answers to the panel, and it's an interesting promo. It's really interesting, to say the least, to see John Cena and The Rock conveying another promo for their WrestleMania match, and I think this might be the last go-around when it comes to promos on Monday Night Raw. And the ending is a little one-sided going towards WrestleMania, only because the tease of the attitude adjustment and then delivering the rock bottom and connecting with the rock bottom on John Cena is really making me think, yes, John Cena will win the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. I think I would rather prefer if the rock bottom was teased. That way you really don't know who's going to win. But I do like that he did nail the rock bottom, because right now I believe that John Cena will win, and it looks like it's going that way. And I think on last night's Raw, it was really pitch perfect and excellent build up for every single matchup coming at WrestleMania. What do you think? Was last night's Raw excellent on building up WrestleMania? I do believe it was. What do you think? Put your comments below. I am Mike McRock Wilson for the MIB Wrestling Review Show. Get plenty of rests, and always do your best.